Good morning. Yeah, you tell no sound reveal you baby because I think I saw it this weekend debut. So yeah, I did.
Maybe I know I'm something on more picture.
Okay. Okay, I see. That's nice. Good to have you again on the show. I obey no crown I'm a piano. I na be able call there. All right, nice. Okay. Anyway, nya feni about to acheche ho today spirituality may guest any to Bible boy ama yesua de no akwakoye prophet naka naka kra bi so am yato aba. Na nyankopon ayi who is winning at the atrew na what they are 220 ye pese ye nyante asema pa when it comes to prophecies.
Okay.
Prophecies. It is a nyankopon ayi bibi anase odaniama edi e de trewo se nyame nipa. Eya wo che kwan a ese se u deliver sa yi kire no. Whether say you have to do it privately and I say we declare no publicly. I want to know.
Yes, metia wati for anopai na mama obi anso akwaba ewo ha. Se nyankopon da bibia dia. Se de kan no kra say nyame be kire kwan afa so deliver message no either private or personal. For instance, we are a personal prophecy to somebody, but maybe you will not get access to the person. Or for instance, in our generation, no. Maybe I better social media we are but most times if you are a two personal say you wouldn't want the person to be offended before even receiving the message. Exactly. Because assemble and crab but nipa no a ono kwate yanka beboa but say ono kwante ne pass it through other people maybe nipa no bete no na akwa twist it enya ne de say no kra nyame yi ache no but anka one person obi bete saa asem no enti ekwan wo ho a nyame be kire wo a obey deliver message, you know, especially nyame ema onwosra or the nyansa so ka ho.
It is not just say yichia nankasa ne there does not come with the formula or the be deliver, but apparently the way we see end of statement say unyansa na say a trail how to deliver the
that be a bit me a formula for deliver. Yes.
Okay.
And ebi also a one kasa e say o ma unyansa ho say wo ye nipa. So we no be kasa fa ho obedwam a nka obefa ne say enti eno no onkwaye se me yeso for me de me hu nti me ka ko nipa no betima nya message no but emu ahode no be call from because on receive it obi ti asem nche so receive it but what you say obi betima ti asem what can what but onye nko ni mo onye ntum.
Okay, so that means say kwan no formula no to me be HL and there are times a formula MHL but you know say one we use with discretion.
That's it.
Now there.
Yes.
Okay. Right. And Sunday, I remember Sebra Ebony Ewu, you know, the prophecies that came earlier and all that. And I'm for the when because you know we are blacks.
Yes.
Africans. Yes. And when it comes to superstitions, yeah. Yeah. And you know, yeah, what did you say? Near Osefo no enhu ana wonim no ntimi nye ho hwe.
Dabi.
But when e be obvious say na yaka de a and say me e baifu a me da me de me hu ba jim say me pewa.
Okay.
Enti susu say yitra no when it comes public, especially when they are very dread to say issues like ebony de no a na che say mo bie ho kwan no ama bronsamfo ne ahonhom a ebi kro mo pa ewure yi dada no do mo agim no ma say ne aka say okay see e kan na ko ba ne sa so na say the prophet no enya fans sadentia the prophecy no abam you know, and so you become powerful when somebody has suffered was our kind so what do you make of that?
Me de menye sa antum de di kan ni say o shen kom afo bi personal ho fa say or artist or your way say eyampa say nyame asoma nyame no wan small say be kaji fame osoma o say na mbone ahyehye. And to find a way, either be artist manager, or should be obeying no. So and answer and ne uko be inbox crack or try there. Obey me a kind. And a hot makes it like what deliver message, you know. At the time Nipanankasa I receive it and here one. Two say Obika asem efe obi ho a awonbone ahyehya ma no. No want me and kind of person no de be to edwam a. Say nipa kro no ate Krana still said the mechanic may say and come should be an a coded. I said be an American found who be so because okay, or be sure be so as soon as see ube it's still coded. It is a nipa kon de asem no tom from anymore. Sa nipa kon no tia. Esese okobusa no say asem a oka yi. Ehu de. E de na esese me ye wo ho. But eni kwa say odifo no mom e pre se emre mu. No onfa nyidin. Eno de ba sa be evil.
But again, the same question. Who say ebamua emamo ye like it makes you great, right?
No.
When prophecies,
when it is bad.
Yeah.
Say when komsha papa bemua. Ema nyame no nyam edadi. En komsha bone bemua. Ema wu nipa no obi a oye wise bia no. Oma eno mfili ema mfili se bia ohu ayehu. This one more can work from Fachami.
And of course you know that there are a number of people they struggle. I mean to be like high IQ, like to get to the highest IQ level. Automatically there are many people in that range, and I said that secular. They quickly perceive the fact that you prophesied and it happened, whether it a doom prophecy and a proper one, but still now it makes you
say a proper one, dear. The mission want to say,
yeah.
Say, Ebia Obia Casama Trobi. Say, as soon as we say na ewochi. Nipano, ebao, wa mau. Pray say, emaninsi. Except to say, sa nipano, nyamine peso kuno. Jenio. The nipa bia no di phobia to me nya ho hwe eye de nyame fese eba.
Okay.
Because God is sovereign. The opebia no ye. But the own penny to say besini die. So oyi kire wa, oba kire wa de esesa oye wo ho. It is a nipa krokro no amma won chen po a. Esesa wa ujirmu ya de kro no nipa kro no.
Okay. There are many times more the prophecy is not about abontia. Sometimes you are even unable to do anything about it. In that case, why do you even say it? Because the fact that using a mere yachero, the assumption is that we are pentina to be hearing stuff from Yankopon.
Okay.
And I should say, we are a home to me. And whereby a prophecy, Krona Yankopon, what about bontia? To me and 10 yourself, you know it, and it happened until Obekanye then. Is it to like to say the meeting can kind of to make you so powerful or relevant?
To me at 10, God reveals things to you when only say a year or 73 mupo. Eti manipani hu se nipani hu a wu nipano. O say Bible say ebra onyame yena so obes say Sodom and Gomorrah no. Abraham intercede say ready say unya nipa 10 e okrom wa obegya o say unya nipa o 10 a will you stop? O say yes. Ono ne kan ya mani bedru 0. That is obi ani ho. Abraham's intercession could not prevail because nyame anya obi a obetimi ahwe no so say menye. It came to pass. But say nyame eyi bibia di kire for obi ho. Na say enya unya no se fon so a esese wankasa bo ho mpae because the prophetic is not for showmanship. So enya for showmanship. Woka adifo na omo yetete adifo na omo bia nkwahye nkom so koye show. Omo ko ka asem a nyame tiri purpose ana se ade bia nyame be ye o man bi so. Sometimes o man no kra repent a nyame sesa na dwene wo ho.
I see. Okay, right. Into Abusia, we are live on radio Angel 102.9 FM. Ye Jumanie, from your Himawe Janopay, Mene Prophet Braham, and Edin Kutahon, our spirituality of ya de Sumo, Edwada, and Edwada Bia and the home. Okay, into your national prophecies and your private ones, individual ones, right?
Yes, personal prophecies.
What makes them different?
Okay, different, they say.
Yeah.
So, Namika se kawecha or mina. Eno ayasama efa oman mu nyina ho ebia nyame aka twese ko ka asem bi kire oman panyini eno enya national prophecy personal to the man.
Okay.
2 say kasa personal prophecy say young lady ti hey abrante o hey nyame say okay abrante bi akọ hoko hu no say ni say ko ka kire no nyame kasa ebia meni asset me fro say nana menya abrante number na pese me ka asem kire no oh ne number ni but deliver mano. But sebia me frɛ obusa ona o si oh asem be ya ka kyerɛ me. Ebi asem kro no ye we secret. Enti ohun sa wate a obɛfɛre ebe ha no. Enti by the time asem no beduru ono kra no na I say emu aye ha. It's a personal prophecy there. Yes, individual. What do you come and nipa nankasa nkona say? We na nyame kafa ko kache no. We na nyame kafa ko kache no. And you can national there. And the kwama on my muni nyina.
Okay. All right. I don't the Sosunia Eda at the national and I said the public one, the general one, and then the individual one. Once and more. Unimu say people panic when they hear things that are like weird. That be why I am sure say obo dear na nyankopon amma ye nhunu when we would even die.
Yes.
Enti yenim beto ya na to yen, at least it is better. I know said there are people ebi omo yare na doctors akatro omo say they have 1 month to live, 3 months to live, and I understand probably what they will be going through psychologically, you know. Enti when you get and I say unya chance not to get a revelation about people, na say I don't know emu ehwerem na oba beka wouldn't say I thought that the more reason why people don't even want to test for HIV and all those things is the fact that or people said the moment or better no ehun da dwene adwenjen kwakra be kuno ansa na say yare na nkasa kura betumi ekuno inti no medeba yitrene I mean these prophecies that we make it public. So people getting to know, people hearing that as soon as yes, will be an accident, as soon as yes, will be this year the president Bakube, this year, yes, that. You know, do you know or how short they? I mean, trauma the personalities that are involved.
Okay,
yeah,
and yeah, how bad, but be also can and see because I be any pakrono onim empire as obo onim adia as oye na ofrim. Yes, at the panic be any pakrono so. But senke nipa no ejine mana wo hu de nipa no ba bia wo e ma ne hu say ni na ekoso enti bo hu pa ya beboa but said wo ka no obi a wo wiase bia bewu enti sesi a me kasa me kacha nkofo say owu okra no it shouldn't be news any longer.
It seems like these days na nkasa encha da nye news
enti mpesa eso obi agitum sa owu sesi a enya hu biem enti sa wo tena ho na so odi fo bi de owu obehunu wa na se wo nkasa sesi a unka wiase hu biem.
And then so why do you to that in terms of say bo
because or can but I said if I can't a person push it too much on you have to resist it. Catch as a material break way the material because most I'm telling you that is the last straw and for the room and for say see and be muso asoro the many pastor ni say ma say
o je say ya theatre o
wa theatre tupa the be bia amra eti obi kofo be bra asoro say first as ka fo no pa no me this ade ni yi wo mo. So, it says, can you be also in a will? I says, can you be also in a will? And took across you, Matty. The bone pie. What I say? Because Oma woman said, one or the baby who a two cacra, as Cafu Brayashon comes on the woman, your Matiasi. And our castle shall be back with me and no say and see. I feel the down the rare at 7 o'clock because I must forget it. Because the university we are singing ano and reacted to Osusme woman. Obi o ha on kwa soro ye duro but don't be cast to work say ensi opa kosoro ye dey o ma emma because onu no na gini say on primas ade ne ma no so emma.
Okay, I like that.
Yes.
And you know, how powerful are we as humans? The fact that obi betumi aka say menye ntum e mama kwan mo so how powerful
are we? And this is the question.
Yeah.
That person nipa nyina who say we were created in the image of God. Nyame born the son is so. Even God does not underestimate human power. Nyame kura no ontimi tutu ni ba se. Nipa betimi decide say nyame usi say me nyame ye say. Am plan no akoye da de na fa. Eti enipa nkasa no ye wo tumi. Nipa wo tumi. Eti won say kofo mi wo mo na we ase omo ye so stubborn say wa cha duabo ntimi no. We are the damn fan ho. Because ono ana gonna say we are the day koto on chima am pan so say nipa no we be kwa broche be no da so na area ho yes kwa chi ne ewu because ediabura ya buru kwa chi pa oda so na wo no we say for friend be ibron sam because o ma ya emfa etiafe do so be ibron sam again wa kwaje aduro o say now him and you so abe wa fa ba bi so bi ana sabe ensuo kra wo fa no ayam hyehyɛ wo anyway so when you have that understanding of the nyame ayewa and ma wutimi nante wiase ma okay edi etira bible cast resist the enemy and he shall flee One kasa bompaye. Was this in the quine no bedane? Ya the idea no room that was if that means you are capable, you are able.
Ya what to me, ya wa hoden
pa, nipa o to me pa. Nipa o to me pa. And no man kofu bebre ya, omo stubborn no. Omo nya di semni no. We ya also wear settings. We you say, one wa buru no one na to ya o do kotosi. Eti kofo sa no. This nyame ankasa no kasa. Na o ka che ne si ansana no ho apo. Nya sa dia forget it. O ya den. Your te on fi you. Me masse me yere mama bibia no aka che no beti mama na di 75 years o ka bibia so e wo boa o ka ho so e wo boa o dada o boa finzi
okay
etino nyame amani patumi okay wonu bi enti asori dem se sanchani sisi no
tell me
yet enkofo ebinum di ehu atonkofo so ama nyame kwa withdraw.
Why you know who
it's adani ni pasem. Me, I've always been truthful and I'll continue to be like that. So when you're sorry for to nipa church member who empower no. Hey, and all quite sorry. Make my catch to busa bon someone. I'm sorry for ni someone and change me. Because they are feeding their mind with negativity, darkness. It will be tia so they are not giving me you soon or to connect because I know na suffer they are feeding no. Et tout busa de say nyame wo nya so tesoro busa bronsam obeyo say et the person will feed himself with it to the point to say afa no otia so de how can we pray in fear? The Bible said pray without ceasing. And when we pray to empower ourselves. But I can tell you that 90% of Christians today they pray in fear. Or bon empire so empire obo fear mu ehum I didn't know Biso Christo no where shop next to somebody. Nipa no be on ni powder telecom powder na say powder. We be mo be hwehwe na yi ano. Oba na kofa you know friend so for.
Enu kwa keka aboni
hu enso nya powder bia o nipa kro no use na adwene no to powder na go. Odi ne powder be hu ye.
Adenti na Bible no eka say the fear of God and the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Why did they use fear? And you know the fact that you have just referenced fear.
No, that
the
word
fear word has been learned from God.
No.
And
that word fear there in Greek means reverence.
Okay.
So reverence
and say you suru nyam.
Yeah, buno near sumono. That is reverence. Say I can reverence you doesn't mean I fear you. Etuoba Dabi tuoba na de meka bejo hema bag no obejo ni jimi nsuro no eye buo na man de meka bejo bag no and no is different but almost twist no na quite say it's not that kind of fear nyame kra be say besuro no Dabi o see your reverence no obi a usoro to me ma to me.
I think that some and guess say nyame so ma hyase ne sa na nke sentete ne ye se wo be hwa yen sabio me me nyanuru ahebia de but me swa no entete a me nya ye sa bre no na the way I me who the Christianity concepts of religion no e ma ne ye te say ye de ehu and the man for sum yankopon the fact that you say we bone ahoro a yabobọ so ni nyina na ukobrunsem gem and you know that kind of brunsem gem and your papa and abeko heaven enti the who of brunsem gem no and ato amanfo tim abepem na and na sese bia ni bia babro so nti no untumi mfa brunsem gem hunu bia because I remember when in secondary school time you know there were a lot of guys that says that omo no kro omo brunsem gem ho no omo pe what did I make am say iti no mami fancy na aba bedru sabre a ye wo mu ya akwa koba say this time no untumi mfa saade we empeswedi obia untumi mfa empeswedi obia sentetia no koye set se de wo kan ense se ye suro nyankopon ense se ye suro bronsem gem na empo ya rehye mu ko heaven mu. But then what to say we should just live right because it is good to live right. Say we papa do wechi. You know, and even if you die, that's all ma. Sir and yama papa no ebedi wo ma echi. What did they make an say? Na ye nya sante tiase no anka obia be live right, not necessarily because we fear that there is bronsem gem and I call heaven. But we know that it is just perfect to live right. It is good to live right. What of that? Because that is what we have known from way back, and today it has changed. Until now, the youth, you can't convince them to go to church because they feel that we have been lied to, and all those things that really did not manifest. Until no why I am born though, but you have to explain from the point I started till today.
Because on him, even as humans, every day we are all struggling. Tell you, including Obia will say on the number one Christian in the world is struggling with something. Obia is struggling with something. Me too, I'm struggling with something. Obia but you want to catch us a me me a pepper be a Jan free no because we're dangerous. Now, say ye ba entity mu to say me, Obama sorry I'm a prophet, but I will never put fear in people because who suffer na wa obre. Obia so on the TV or the slow show no. Say on person obede wo ho. Enti na make say nenko for asoro. They say okay. They say boys no masoro. But me Oba me nche we a young guy obetena because the way I me here me hu opa bo hwini bra but wasum bra I don't just look at that side. And anya me so na me be kanya me asem afo so se fa me ka asem no opa me mfa. See, freedom is what God has given us. The gospel does not tell a sinner he's a sinner. The sinner knows he's a sinner. But the gospel gives the sinner an alternative. But we have cancelled the alternative. They said, you say. Now come to even life. So background, or ya denu gano. What got the basics? So you said it is still already good. But our church now, about Yantia says so. A way I mean making a mere personal decision I mean making because Sadia Baya, Macom and Nimu Abrabum, Nenya such a china trying. It will just say, yeah, they have ya twisted Adiano in a way. Ama, it wouldn't say, go for Breoa. Just last almost say Dr. Mensa Otababeka Simbina or say Adi Fujuma. And I'm saying Adi Fujuma Bain, Aduma Ben Awo. I actually say Adi Fujuma. Open our frau said by Juma. 18 if I call Juma and no word Fujuma Bia. Almost over so condemn prophetic and I'm saying no. Or some Casa Senyami. Because in your honye. Obian Yami. Eti Casa Senipa. Bamoba Casa, if I be a man of God and no say Munyai. On authority. So, on authority, it made me want for your shop. Mr. Macan will be at Mr. Meshanidin and Begu and Master. You will go down. And then you Begu and Master, you never know. Because saying me Anka Sanchera wa, and then you are home or bar. Let's meet me for him and miss it from our channel and Mubu. Me and Fan Shabon me, but some quite the last person I want to talk about. Then Fan home. Or the bone some Missumina we are saying. Into one bone some
I love you, prophet.
That's
look, I just love you, man.
Thank you.
Because sometimes I say that mimiti way Bonibi and me feel pemu ya no minim na ma ye.
That's it.
And then Tina say one say na me beka say bronson.
No. Now, Ohima, you'll be surprised say that obi o ha wa di bone sa nyame so nkune da. Ubo no dia nyame se memfa. On antisa na me born so wonye we and dia enye yie eto bi o ha wotimi do obi si wo e born ho pa e wo be 3 days chia azu ani sa no osre
who said ya
wo hwe ani sa no osre because I say empower nipa e wo nyame so nyame born na nipa nante say me so me nyame ba etimi na me nam confidently just obi timi ka say nyame ye Christopher nko nyame what the cancer. Oh, you have no coupon. Rasta ma ako baby ako shiwi. Oh, nyame ba. Obia, I'm telling you. Obia, nyame ba. You can't touch anybody. Oh, you have to be general property. So, me I use 90 minutes. And you put fear in people, sir. And to be a down my chair, so for a friend catch and say, oh, this week nyame ba we any idea no. Okope kakrenti, madam sorry na bon pa na dia me hunye. Ene ma e ba so wa nyire ho amon pa ya. Ni day na also nyano wodi kan say ni day na ma no because nipa no so ten na me hu mu ti no wa mess ni day ama no etu say week ni nyina no ahun ankofo atete asem ahun bo ni nyano master they are going to enforce it on the person because hwe ni ho e ya toro na akomo madwuma enti nipa no susum nya dinya na afede o bre na se na abre wase hwe nyame abobi say the image a nyame anka se bompa ya ansa na ye obibi o onyame born say the image it nipa nankasa carry some divine strength I woni mu out benanti
Great one from Prophet Abraham, aka Rol Seer, live on Spirituality segment on your Jumani Angel 102.9 FM, DJ or Himalaya. I'm sure Sir will enjoy conversation. Right, and you know, from there, the fact that you mentioned that you don't speak for God.
No.
And you know, I don't know how you would answer this question, especially when it comes to the Bible. You know, because nyame, like, I mean, nyame nipa, you see the Bible, you know, and the juma.
Okay.
And you know, can somebody ask, say, from the story of creation in the Bible, no, we understood the say, nyankopon ampese nipa wu. Into Boyengo Garden of Eden, no more. Na ya so den na ema yekodi aduaba na yehu and all that. Nti no to say eja a wodo wo ma no say obi say fo bi aba be bo awuro mumu nti ama ma so ayeden na ka immediately there no ano yes say for na wa ba be say because wo ma ne de wodo wo you know you didn't even wish them say omo betena say ewu nti honom na nka wo be yi sa problem na aba na de free ho now where according to the Bible no nyankopon enku Satan emom obedumi nipa wodoye nipa one person owu afi owu okra yede wode domi yenja ayekwan Allah ya sallememu ose ni owu de atwi mu tan ni nyinse mu bre ne ade you know and na yedidi mu a yekoye nim ebedru baby na se you know Noah abre no so you know during the flood and all destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah issue. You know, as I say, also a sea a swallow Korah, and then the 250 Israel for no the army in front of Moses. What Numbers? I mean, those who have the Bible can reference that from Numbers chapter 16, verse 20 to 35. You know, and the fact that the ultimate one, which is supposed to be Jesus, Jesus Christ, had to come through the essentially council jambuo mu krana a whole nyankopon ye be wonu jambuo mu you know and the stress that he has to go through ye be dinani na waba be wu that God has to die when Satan is there and he is the root cause and I said the main problem edi amani nyina and I say ye no edi aba nti I mean you as a human ye fa ye ho tutu nyankopon po I know you will not do that right you won't do that will you.
No.
You want. Na nyankopon anyansa nyina ya ne dia. Wono e na wiase nyina tumi ya ne dia. Wono ka se mpunu a ne punu. Hwekwa ofa so bo wiase ne emu niama. It is an easy thing for God to clear Satan so that the people can have peace, we can live right and do all our things. What do you make of this particular story from the Bible?
Okay. Once again, me pesa o ti ase say, unsa wo kasa no, usi nyame o tumi nyansa nyina ya ne dia. Good. That means that you have recognized the sovereignty of God.
Exactly.
So even before I answer, you must first know his sovereignty.
I know.
Ordino, your penno and obey. Na nyamitil mu poni ni nyansa mu no. Na wa hihye saa niam ni nyina say this is how it's going to be. Tieni you.
Okay.
Enti say bibia besi wonipa abrabomu a enye news. Say ye hwe obi ti say Judas also be Yesu man ya. Yeah. Eda ka Yesu ye said the obeji brodo we edi no on the be mama no enka hona Judas be na dwe say na me nyi brodo bia but because Judas ono so kanya men hye ho say ni say kwan we so no be fa no ono akasa kra no on the opportunity but oya won hwe enye ye eti ohima say nyame sovereignty e wo bibia mu say okay me na me nyame onimade nyina ebra okachro mo say mama o say menye say no na wa ma onipa to me bi say okay many way but the way now from the day a nipa decision aye ne say wa mapu wa anti mekọ akoye anti okoye no frɛ ne kunu so ba ho ne kunu so gi bi yedi okay nyame ba no so okay dia mudi yenya na me say by all means see, nyame sovereignty na enye bibia from nyame. Okay. But the process and the constant nyame may nipa enya choice. See, that's where God begin to constitute choice for humanity. So okay, say siano, baby aduno. I was enforcing choice, but say the way you know, say na person your but a friend no, wo choice. Say medo aname no. Metan aname time. It is a see a branch ogina way. Because my time, I am decision, my decision, my time. Nyame ma me choice. But before then, they didn't have a choice until they broke that protocol of eating that fruit. From that time, no, I think Nyame can say, okay. And yeah, they see an abrabono, they open yeah, because they say, my creative, sir, at the end, so come to make a choice of whatever you want to do. It's my choice, sir. Me free her, me do a man concern, I am a choice. I am a choice, sir. Me free her, if you make us, I am a choice, me free her. So that was the beginning. Now, me man nipa the power to choose because on nipa na they decided say, okay, me kwa koye say. From there was so many odo, unya odo. Say see my chance. Uka Bible no Isaiah 14 verse 12 to obi in the Bible ha. Okay, because of time.
Me pacho mumie mai ana.
Yes, obi mai.
Isaiah
14 verse 12 to 14.
Mumie mam say see ana men kan in 10. Na Bible can kan dey adwa papa. Na left on Bible no ni mu ana. Black. Me pacho left on Bible no wo hu. Isaiah chapter Isaiah ngoma no. Isaiah
14 verse 12.
Isaiah 14:12. Okay, we are still live on Angel 102.9. I believe say Uchaji Kodino, Nipa Munibedi 500 phone use MTN and teleseller. Dial *256*1#. Select Angel FM-Accra.
14 verse 12 to 14.
Right, Isaiah 14:12. Or say, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did it weaken the nations? Is it only 12 or I should continue?
12 to 14.
12 to 14. Okay. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. And the 14 says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Good. Now, that was the beginning of how he decided to come and then let them do what they want to do. In his mind, he was a rebel. In God's infinite wisdom, he was now creating choices for humanity. Now, over down Romans 6:23, Nyame also used the enemy as a rebellion for humanity to know the consequences of rebellion. And from that moment, he became a tool as a rebel. Because first one now, he just rebelled against God. Ever down, no, Nyame say, okay, in my wisdom, I want people to know that when they rebel, they will bear the consequences of their rebellion. Now, so the enemy now Satan will become the tool for God's agenda. Because most people don't know, say, at this point, someone who choice and bad. Oh, to say the okay. Say, I'm going to choose to say, ne, I come here with you, do for me, born by heart. What choose to obey, sir? At that time, no choice. It will be a sorry and pa. No, you must say, would have make us me catch or be say. Last no big shade, and then any be a man say, Yami pa was so shady padia, and you have one of my crankle. Because a nipa bonia yesusu every day, and Sunny a sorry free person a dozen. And to God in his own sovereignty has his own criteria. You understand? Because now he has given you choices. The enemy was coming down even to the revelation of Jesus Christ. To the point to say, God was still using because ultimately, on your wisdom, what I say, God never intended say, okay, because of Bonsama say there be or the sad choices in your mouth. It's Bronson and make us on Bronson the Bronson. I'm assuming I'm baby because all of the every city. And then your market at was the same. Maybe okay. And to the no person or no. Oh yeah. Yes, you have choices either to go with him or not. But notwithstanding, no, Bivia or him and Nipa obey you. We are somewhere piano. You will struggle a bit to come out of something. So all I'm trying to say is that Obia no or you perfect. It's an opinion we are Nipa struggle. Say me person ye papa. Me person ye papa. So on your papa mpoa. Obu obetuma sorry. So we do anisi ho. E come de no. Niniano, Uncle, no fair than any dear. O buy a wolf, Sanity no for the idea. Unsu Chileana coca or drasem, Yanodoya. And to John, the Diana come to no affairdi. Osi di enter wadi aduane one na eku bruni nia right it won out choose say won no aduane no wadi awadi ba wo ba yeso na ka wu a ka besu ye kwame aduane kran ka die enso odi ye no say won ni nya problem
asemo yeah that is true right and can we therefore at this juncture I mean you bet me amanyame som I say we actually worship God because He gave us life. Like we respect our parents because omodi in the bed we are say. Not because our parents will give us another life after this life. Can we therefore make it clear for the people to know that when you are here, Nyankopon say Australia restaurants I said there are many pama.
Good.
Oba ha betenase. Me bobra. Say wo die wo for 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, 70 years to die. Come and live fully.
Good.
Worry. Will be experience life when you go. I mean, if you go and there is any other benefit, it becomes a bonus for you. Good. But not because we are here to live. Because you have a call, and you know because they are the same Jembi and all of that, so that people can live and accept that this is life. We are here to live. So that even on minor crano, I mean, your minor, so that we don't rely on some prophecies in the past. About saying we are the next month. Ebinum tonton o mafie, ebinum am live any better life because more brebia.
Good.
You know, into more thinking smart and out of the box, and they lived. And today, for they are enjoying because the foundation has been laid.
That's it.
Can we make Christianity and religion look like that? Not because we are doing because we want a second life and all that.
Good. I think it is the best that to be done. Even Yesu cry mayeno.
Yeah.
Say obi me fa Christo se ne kan na jimkwa no. Eno kra enya ohye so. Enya se ba ohunahuna so. O se enti onyankopon yini da di kire ye da so ya de boye fompo. Christo wuma yen. O wuma ye kire no still ye da so ya de boye fo. What you say? Yeah. Which means that Luther continua, the struggle continues. There's no way that anything will change. We are just going to be like that. We are just in it. It will be for Christo. Simplicity.
Well, I love your vibe. Thank you so much. Quickly, do you have any BB Ebaso at the church and I say regular church services and all
regular church service yeah, Sundays at the mechanic.
Yeah.
And because of construction, yes, Sundays more on Sunday morning.
Okay.
Sunday morning we start at 7, we close at 10:30. Our Tema site A community 3. Yes.
Okay.
And obviously follow me on TikTok.
Yes.
And Facebook. And also
account name no be
the name is William Braham. Our TikTok. Facebook is William Braham, a blue tick. Okay. Because other people are creating Wenibi. That's what
original one, no me a blue tick, a verified account.
Verified account.
It's a follow no and the vibes at the pan. Then lastly, you channel Danny and Nadia Tianete.
You channel the Tianete
and say why and win election. No, not for the account.
Still now.
But
Dr. Baumian Bewin.
Okay.
But I make us some intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, now and conform be free so be take site. So over to me who are dear. Initially, I mean cow baby ada. There are NDC people and I mean woman you made that name be chairman. They are rebels, they won't listen. You call them, they will not come. And they know that I'm not even a hungry man. Now, so Bibi Dania, can you bet much as a way and could be better, but they will not listen. Because who needing and so many more.
102.9.
And before I some way better than Mama can be about Dr. Baumiano. Now yes, some errors are more done. Not because they are not errors towards me. Errors that they should have corrected before. They make a crown, me. Because Odi for me so come say I want to move time say betania NDC na be win. But 7 December and a betcher. Say we the feelings the kai and as we the nyame the kai. Okay. Enti eno ano. But just 2 days ago me sa hu ani so ade hu na ni so ade hu na me hu ye no. Me hu no say Chief Imam Shaributu any kofo omu gina a gate. Now there were gatekeepers. More gate no. There was one in Shaributu and some say picture. Na John Mahama. But also I want to say right. Baumia. Now, when I saw the vision, me was kofo ejina chaributu nchen ohumi on pɛ dem ho mo sa gate na no na that gate no ɛwɔ light ɛwɔ nanim but na chi no light no wɔ no hyerɛn pa 82 people na one in seven no papa ne pega the left one na ye John but the gate did not open to Okanasa to Musi and then he lifted the other one or lifted the gate in be and the picture moved from his hand into baby light kesi no one now this election the two entities met trying to say symbols and decisions for the next who will become the president are these two personalities and I believe that you see obanyansa phobia beti Ghana ha no hye nkoma we be do attempt me sapagiri mfa me ho o ka we ma we ya enti sa na ekoso but a kire na nkofo mu se no akwa we asem bia o ka no say na eko enti me mentai NDC for and I mean party bia we
so on your party bia
there be tina me ka say the NDC for no mo kasa na me no mo more closer crowd
Hey. All right. Part of our telephone number to them.
0244-281-377. 0244-281-377.
All right, sir. You better was a piece. Thank you so much.